Here we have the ingredients for the batter. I have a cup of rice. I am using some long grain rice. You may also use normal rice, and half a cup of urad dal. So this is somewhat like the idli batter, but we are going to add some flavor to it so that we can get a good flavor in the batter. So we are going to soak it overnight and then prepare batter out of it. So I have already soaked them, both of them, and I have made them ready. So you can see uh, these have risen. This will be actually double in size after it is soaked. So here I have a blender jar. I'm going to add the dal and the rice that we soaked earlier. You can also soak it for about 4 to 5 hours or overnight. So make sure you add all the dal and grind to a thick yet smooth batter. So I have added the dal to it. I'm going to pour some water so that we get a smooth batter. Make sure you don't add too much water as dal is also having lots of water. Now we are going to make a smooth batter out of it. So here we have grinded the batter into a thick paste, but it looks somewhat grainy. Let me check whether it's done or not. I'm going to take some of the batter in a bowl. You may also do this in a tawa or something like that. So it's grainy, you can see. Now we need to make a smooth batter. I'm going to grind for some more time, as well as scrape the sides for once. Mix the batter once and grind a smooth batter. So as I have taken a big pot because it gets a good room to ferment. Please don't take a small pot, take a big pot so that it gets fermented very nicely. As well as if the sun is less, or if you want to ferment it nicely, you may ferment it like idli batter, like 4 to 5 hours in the kitchen sink, kitchen slab, and then it will be ready. So I'm going to cover it. Let me remove this spoon out of it. I'll cover it and let it rest in the sun for about 3 hours. So here we have the batter that we fermented for about 3 hours. Now if you keep the batter in the sun, you may get a thick layer of the batter which has been dried little bit, but if you mix it vigorously, it will be smoothened out. As well as if you mix the batter very nicely, the uttapam will be soft and very delicious. So for the flavor, you have many options. You have coriander, curry leaves, I have finely chopped them, zira, cumin seeds. So you can add any of them, or you may add any flavor you want. I am going to add first of all the salt to it. So this much will be fine. As well as I am going to add a pinch of zira, that is cumin seeds. You may also use sahi zira or skip it or add flavor according to you. As well as some curry leaves. Now this is some South Indian style, as I am adding some curry leaves. If you want, you may also add some coriander, but totally optional. Now let me remove this one. So here I have the batter. I am going to mix the batter really nicely because we have added, we have taken salt also right now. We want it to be nicely mixed, and we don't want the salt to be less at places, so make sure you mix it very nicely. Then we are going to see the ingredients for this topping and prepare it. So here we have the ingredients for the topping. Some onion, the batter that we prepared with some flavor, capsicum, corn, tomato, this is carrot, grated, cheese. I have some pepper. This is normal pepper. You may also use jalapeno. This is coriander, salt, pepper, oregano, and chili flakes. Now I am also going to make some normal ketchup. I am going to convert the normal ketchup into a normal sauce. So I am going to add a pinch of salt to it, some pepper, and a pinch of oregano. mix all of these, and then these are simple sauce ready. Now we're going to use this as a sauce for our Uttapam pizza. Now if you want, you may also skip the sauce part, prepare it without some sauce, that also goes excellent. So our sauce is ready. Let's prepare our Uttapam pizza. So let's start preparing it. I have taken a flat tawa over here. If you want to take a frying pan, you may proceed with the frying pan. It will be a lot more easier in preparing that, but taking out will be an issue. So I have taken a frying pan. I have added a teaspoon of oil to it. I am going to spread it very nicely with a tissue paper. Now we are going to add a ladle full of the batter that we prepared. I have added some flavor of the curry leaves and the jeera as I showed earlier, but if you want to prepare it without any flavor, proceed without any flavor. I think I'll add little bit more. I have added some more of it. Now you may need to swivel the tawa once or twice, I mean right or left, to make the shape good, but I got a oblong shape, sorry for that. Now I'm going to add a teaspoon of oil in the side so that it gets cooked very nicely. Now we are going to wait until it's cooked. So now it looks like it has been done. Let's check it, and it's done. It looks golden. Now we are going to add some oil to the sides, as well as some oil on the top of it, so that it gets cooked very nicely. I have added about a teaspoon of oil in the top so that it gets cooked very nicely and we get a golden crust in the bottom. I have flipped it over and some sauce to it that we prepared earlier. If you want to use some cheese spread, go ahead, use some cheese spread. It tastes delicious that way too. And leave some edges in the sides so that it has some room to for the toppings and all. Now spread it very nicely. I like the dome in my Uttapam pizza. If you want without any dome gets with lots of vegetables. I like lots of vegetables in my Uttapam pizza, so I am adding lots of vegetables. Like I have some onions which I added just now, some carrot and some corn, some capsicum and some tomatoes. If you want to use some baby corn, use some baby corn, and any vegetable that you like. Even cauliflower, if you want to like, you can add. Now I have added some capsicum too, and I like my Uttapam pizza with loads of vegetables, so loads of vegetables in it. Usually I prepare with even more vegetables than this, so you can add even more vegetables than this. After adding the carrot, I'm going to add some salt to it so that it gets some salt for it, as well as make sure you add some oil in between so that it gets cooked very nicely. Make sure the flame is very low, otherwise it may burn and it may not cook very nicely. So make sure the flame is very low. And I switched off the flame for once because the tawa was getting too hot, as well as I have added some cheese to it. I'm using some mix of cheddar and mozzarella. If you want to use either one of them, use it, or you may use both of them. I mean a mix of both of them. I have added some chili flakes and some coriander too on top of it. Totally optional to add. We can add even after it's prepared. So I'm going to cover it with a big plate so that it gets room to get cooked. So now it looks cooked. We are going to transfer it to a plate, and I have transferred it to a plate, and it looks very delicious. We are going to add some salt and pepper and all, as well as cut it. I like 4 pieces of it, so I'm going to cut into 4 pieces. I have cut it into 4 pieces. Now we are going to serve it right now itself. You may adjust the coriander and some green chilies if you want to adjust. Now it looks very delicious. I'm going to add some oregano, some salt, some chili flakes and some pepper to it, so that everything is balanced in it and not less. So now let's transfer it to a plate from on which we are going to serve it. I like it with some corn, the corn that we prepared at the first, remember our first video, the classic sweet corn. I have served it with it. It looks very delicious. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe for more of cooking shooking. Do check out my channel for more of cooking shooking. Thank you for watching. Doesn't it look too delicious? Is it? So do try and let me know how it turned out to be.